What is up, guys? I have a very interesting video for you here today. We are going to talk about how I was able to buy a used Tesla Model 3 for $6,000 under MSRP. So far, the process has been pretty smooth. It's through a company that I'll talk about in a second, but I was quite surprised to find not just the Tesla that I'm purchasing, but a few other Tesla Model 3s on this site at a pretty decent price, with pretty good conditions overall. Mileage was solid, other things like that. We'll dive into those smaller details in a second, but let's jump into who I'm buying this car from. So we are here on the site. We are actually purchasing this car through a company called Vroom, and it's my wife and I that are purchasing the car. I hadn't really heard about this company before I found the website, when I happened to just be looking around for some used Teslas, and when I spotted it, I was kind of surprised by the pricing. They have a lot of different cars on this site. Of course, I was specifically looking for a Tesla Model 3, and I was able to find this bad boy right here. It is a blue 2018 Tesla Model 3 mid-range edition, and it is listed at the price of $36,000. Now, one of the few criteria that we had when we were looking for this car was it had to be as close to $35,000 as possible, decent mileage, nothing too old, and had some of the features that we wanted, like the premium interior with the glass roof, autopilot, different things like that. So when I found this car, I was quite surprised that, one, the price lined up pretty well, $36,000 out of $35,000, close enough. Mileage, 35,000 miles. It was a 2018. It was the second half of 2018, so it has the Gen 2 seats, has autopilot in it, and it is blue. Even though we were looking for a gray one, it was blue. Kind of worked out. But as we went through, we looked through the photos, and the car's in pretty good condition overall. The site is pretty good about taking solid pictures. The pictures, you can see small like things like this on the car, but overall they do a really good job of kind of detailing the condition. They make sure the pictures are pretty clear. The car is fairly clean, and overall I was pretty impressed. They also included a picture of the charger, which was very important. Now, one of the other things they also include is a condition area where you can actually see any defects on the car, which was very nice. They have some paint missing on the wheels. This, I believe it's trying to show off this little chip right here, but I'm not 100% sure. And then a little scratch here on the paint. Nothing too crazy. Things I can deal with overall as an owner. So as we were going through the process, we were already pre-approved through Capital One for our financing at the $35,000 price point, and we had a vehicle to trade in, my wife's old 2006 Toyota Solara. So we kind of knew we had some wiggle room to kind of bring the price down. And once we started working through the details, we were like, okay, this makes sense. So I contacted them after I found it, and we went through some options with financing just to see if I could get any better rates or anything like that. And we found that my rate that I already had was pretty good, so we stuck with that. And they use Capital One, Ally Bank, and there's another bank that they use, I believe it's Chase, for financing options. They have solid financing options from what I've seen, and the reps are extremely good. Shout out to Ashley to help me out. She was great. But so far the process has been pretty good. As we went further through the process, I paid a $500 holding fee, if you will, to hold the car, to make sure nobody else could buy it. And then they sent over a DocuSign with a contract a few days later, and it had everything from your trade-in agreement to your title paperwork, your registration paperwork. It also included a full Carfax on the vehicle, which was nice. General information about your credit score, other things that they ran and they checked as you went through the process. So I was like, okay, this is nice. I like it. And then they mailed over a package which actually had my physical registration form for my state to fill out, and I sent that back, as well as the remainder of my down payment. And you have the option to either pay that via a certified bank check or wire. And that's kind of where we're at in the process. We're still new to this. Right now I am waiting for my delivery date. Hopefully they'll be in touch with me in the next few days. But overall, the process has been pretty smooth. Now, when I was doing my research on this company, I did find some negative things about the time from this point when you get the paperwork into delivery. I've seen some people say it took them a month to get the car to them. Hopefully that's not the case with me. They've been pretty smooth and straightforward with me. But if something like that does come up, I will make sure to let you guys know. When I was looking, and this is the MSRP part. When I was looking for the vehicle, I had originally reserved a brand new one through Tesla. Went through, paid the $100, went through the whole process, and I was like, I wonder if I can get this a little bit cheaper. I didn't need it to be a brand new Tesla in my case. I went on Kelley Blue Book, and I found that the fair market value was anywhere from 39 to 43, with 41 being the fair purchase price for a used one, and that's the same price as a new one. When I went through Tesla's process, that car came out to 41,270. So I was like, we know the cars hold their value. Am I gonna be able to find something cheaper? So when I found this, I was like, okay, they have some options here. Simple enough, vroom.com. Search up Tesla Model 3. On their site right now, they have a 2019 Model 3 that's 41. They have a 2018. I assume it's a long range. At 48, it is a long range. 39, 43. So overall, their prices are fairly close to the KBB / fair market value. But if you scroll down a little bit more, like right before I got mine, there was one that sold for 34, and it was a 2019. I was 36. Then you have one that's 37. Another one that's 44, 38. So the range is there. I mean, they do have some coming up. The one that's 37 that's coming up. Two more that are 37, one's 34. So if you're looking for a used Model 3, you can find some options on this website that could be beneficial to you if you don't mind the car being used, which I didn't mind at all. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the color I wanted, but oh well. I mean, we can wrap the car. We're going to do some things to the car anyway, so I wasn't too upset about that in the long run. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you do. I'm going to keep you guys updated on the delivery, and once the car does get here, of course, we're going to do a video of the actual delivery of the car and how that process goes, along with the trade-in process of my wife's vehicle. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch y'all later. I'm out of here. Peace.